There are moments when heaven bends low to whisper into the silence of a restless heart. This is one of them. You were not supposed to hear this message by chance. You were led here by the invisible hands of grace. There are 17 minutes left before a divine gate closes and another opens. It is not a gate of time as the world counts it, but a spiritual threshold between delay and destiny. In this sacred space, the voice of Archangel Gabriel descends, carrying an urgent call from the throne of God. Heaven has been trying to reach you, through the sleepless nights, through the ache that never quite fades, through the signs you've been too tired to interpret. You've asked for clarity, for direction, for proof that God still remembers your heart. This is that proof. The divine clock is moving, and the hour of revelation draws near. The heavens tremble with expectancy, because love, not ordinary love, but the one written into your destiny, is aligning with divine purpose. Every delay, every unanswered prayer, every tear that fell without witness has been part of a design you cannot yet see. Archangel Gabriel now speaks through the veil, saying, "Listen, beloved soul, the time of revelation has come. The signs are gathering, and heaven is watching to see if your heart will awaken before the hour passes." In these 17 minutes, something sacred begins to unfold. The winds of the Spirit are shifting, carrying your name before God's altar. If you will quiet your fears and open your soul, you will begin to perceive the rhythm of heaven, a whisper that becomes a calling that becomes destiny. For as written in Matthew chapter 25, verse 13, "Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man comes." Heaven is calling your name, and time, divine time, is running toward you. The moment between heaven and earth. There is a sacred tension that exists between what you hope for and what heaven is preparing. It is the space where angels walk unseen, arranging the invisible pieces of your future, while your heart wonders if God is still near. This is the moment between heaven and earth, where prayers rise like incense and divine answers begin to descend. It is here that Archangel Gabriel watches you with infinite tenderness, guarding the bridge between your longing and God's promise. Many feel abandoned in this space, believing silence means neglect. But silence is often the language of heaven when something holy is forming. When the soul grows still enough to listen, it begins to perceive movements that eyes cannot see. A message whispered in the wind, a verse that burns in the heart, a thought that refuses to fade. These are not coincidences. They are celestial fingerprints left upon your path. You are standing in a thin place where eternity brushes against time. Gabriel leans close, and the veil begins to tremble. Heaven is not far. It is right above the breath you take. What feels like waiting is, in truth, divine choreography. The delays are not denials, they are alignments. Every heartbeat echoes with a purpose that was written before you were born. If you could see what heaven sees, you would not rush nor fear. You would understand that love, when born from divine timing, never arrives too early and never comes too late. This is the interval where your faith is refined and your discernment is awakened. The Archangel whispers, "Be still, for what is meant for you is already approaching." Do not mistake the silence for absence, for heaven is moving even when you do not feel the wind. As written in Psalm chapter 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." In this moment between heaven and earth, your stillness becomes the doorway through which divine love will soon walk. Why you keep missing the signs? There are times when heaven has spoken clearly, yet the noise of the world drowned the sacred whisper. Signs were placed before you. In a dream, a sudden memory, a voice within that said, "Wait," or "Go." But the weight of doubt silenced them. You looked for thunder when God spoke in a breeze, as in 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 12. And after the fire, a still small voice. It was not that heaven was silent, but that your heart was overwhelmed by the noise of fear and the ache of disappointment. The human soul often expects divine signs to appear in grand displays, yet God prefers the humble language of simplicity. A person crossing your path, a recurring number, a sudden peace in the middle of confusion. Each was a message sent from above. But pain has a way of closing the eyes of faith. When your heart was broken, you stopped believing that signs could still be for you. When love failed, you began to think heaven had forgotten your story. Archangel Gabriel now reveals that you have not missed your destiny, only misunderstood its timing. Every time you mistook delay for rejection, heaven recorded your tears as prayers. The signs you once ignored will return, but this time your spirit will recognize them. The heart that was too wounded to see is being healed so that it may discern again. Understand this truth. Divine timing often hides behind human confusion. The wrong path was permitted so that you could learn to recognize the right one. The unanswered prayer was mercy disguised as silence. You did not lose the signs. You were being prepared to read them correctly. Gabriel speaks softly now. Do not condemn yourself for what you missed. Heaven never stops speaking to the humble heart that still seeks. And when your spirit opens again, the signs will no longer pass you by. They will draw you closer to the path that leads to the love heaven has written for you since the beginning. The divine clock, God's hidden timing. Every soul lives beneath a sacred rhythm, not of hours or minutes, but of divine seasons that unfold according to heaven's design. What you call delay, God calls preparation. What you see as silence, heaven names construction. For as written in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. You were never meant to force open doors that God has not yet commanded to unlock. The divine clock is not broken. It is precise beyond comprehension. The countdown of 17 minutes is not about earthly time, but about divine convergence, the instant when God's will, your readiness and destiny meet in one sacred point. In heaven's eyes, this moment has been long approaching. Every prayer, every closed door, every night of loneliness was part of that movement. You could not see the gears turning, but the Archangel did. Gabriel stands as the keeper of divine timing, ensuring that not a single promise is released before your heart can hold it. There is danger in impatience. Many step ahead of God's hour and find themselves trapped in cycles not meant for them. They confuse emotional urgency with divine command. But when love comes in God's time, it carries peace, not confusion, clarity, not fear. The one meant for you will not need to be chased, for divine alignment draws souls together effortlessly. Archangel Gabriel now reminds you that heaven is never late. When you surrender the need to control, divine precision begins to unfold. The same God who placed the stars in perfect orbit is aligning the details of your heart's future. You must learn to wait, not in despair, but in worship. For waiting in faith is an act of trust that moves heaven itself. The divine clock ticks in silence, but its sound is written in eternity. When the appointed moment arrives, everything that once seemed delayed will happen suddenly, because divine timing, once fulfilled, moves faster than human understanding. Archangel Gabriel's role, the guardian of divine messages. Archangel Gabriel stands at the threshold of your life, unseen but profoundly present. He is not a distant observer. He is the sentinel of your soul, the messenger carrying heaven's will, ensuring that every divine whisper reaches you at the appointed hour. As in Luke chapter 1, verse 19, I am Gabriel who stands in the presence of God and was sent to speak to you and bring you this good news. Every beat of your heart is watched, every hesitation noted, every prayer caught and lifted before God's throne. He moves in ways the human eye cannot perceive. A chance encounter, a memory resurfacing, a word spoken in passing. These are not coincidences. They are the gentle nudges of a celestial hand, guiding your steps toward what has been destined. Gabriel orchestrates the unseen, aligning events, people, and choices so that divine purpose is never lost. Even when you doubt, he continues his work silently, protecting you from distractions and deception, ensuring that the signs meant for you remain intact and unmistakable. You may feel alone, but you are never unsupervised. Gabriel's presence shields your path, intervening without disrupting your free will, revealing what is necessary when your heart is ready to receive it. He reminds you that divine love does not arrive by chance, but through precise and tender orchestration, prepared by God and delivered by his messenger. Now the Archangel speaks directly to your soul. I have watched over every step you have taken. I have guided the moments you overlooked and protected you from the paths that were not yours. Trust, for the signs I deliver will bring you to the love heaven has prepared, and nothing can divert this divine course. The battle between impatience and faith. Within the chambers of the human heart, a battle rages unseen, a struggle between the pull of immediate desire and the still, deliberate rhythm of divine timing. Impatience is loud, restless, and insistent. It urges the soul to act without guidance, to chase outcomes before heaven has ordained them, to grasp for what is not yet ripe with blessing. Faith, however, is quiet, patient, and enduring. It requires surrender, trust, and a willingness to be still while God moves in ways the human eye cannot perceive. As written in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." The essence of faith is belief in what has not yet arrived, confidence that what heaven has prepared is already on its way. Yet the human soul struggles to wait, to trust, to remain motionless in the silence of divine orchestration. Every moment you have felt frustration, every time you tried to manipulate outcomes to satisfy your own longing, has been a point of tension between impatience and faith. The world teaches speed and urgency, telling the heart that waiting is weakness and delay is failure. Yet in God's economy, the reverse is true. Each pause, each period of waiting is an opportunity for refinement, for clarity, for preparation. The obstacles you face are not obstacles at all, but instruments of patience. They are the means through which your heart is being purified, your desires being aligned, and your spirit being strengthened to receive what heaven has destined for you. Think of all the moments when you have been tempted to give up, to walk away from hope, to settle for what is immediate instead of what is eternal. These were the very moments in which your faith was being tested, stretched, and deepened. Heaven does not demand blind obedience, but invites you into a partnership of trust, a collaboration between your willingness to wait and God's perfect timing. Your impatience is not condemned but observed. Archangel Gabriel watches the moments when doubt rises and fear tempts the heart to abandon patience. He intervenes silently, shielding you from false paths, reminding you that the blessings of heaven arrive only when the soul is ready to receive them fully. Many souls lose what is rightfully theirs because they move too quickly, grasp too desperately, or ignore the subtle whispers of divine guidance. A missed sign, a disregarded intuition, a choice made in haste can shift the path away from destiny. Yet even in these moments of human error, Gabriel is present. He is the eternal guardian, correcting course without obstruction, guiding without force, illuminating the invisible threads that connect your steps to the plans God has for your love, your healing, your fulfillment. Patience is more than waiting. It is an active state of spiritual vigilance. It is the willingness to stand in uncertainty, to hold hope even when the heart grows weary, to listen for the softest of voices amidst the chaos of life. Each delay carries a lesson. Each unanswered prayer holds a blessing wrapped in the quiet of heaven. You are being taught that true alignment with God's plan cannot be hurried, for what is hurried becomes broken, while what is waited upon with faith arrives whole, flawless, and transformative. Consider the nature of divine love. It does not arrive in fragments, nor does it come cloaked in compromise. Love that mirrors heaven is perfect, patient, and precise. The trials of waiting are designed to prepare the soul to receive love, not as the world offers it, but as God intended, pure, sustaining, and eternal. Impatience seeks immediate gratification. Faith waits for the fulfillment of promises that are greater than imagination. Impatience is restless, faith is steady. Impatience grasps, faith opens the hands and the heart to receive. The Archangel whispers now into the deepest parts of your being. Do not surrender to the restlessness that tempts your spirit. Do not chase what is not yet ready. Stand firm in faith and let patience be your guide. I have watched over your steps, protecting you from paths that would mislead you, shielding you from choices that would defile your destiny. Your heart is being readied, your spirit refined, your soul prepared to receive the love that heaven has written for you. Trust this process, for what is meant for you will not be delayed beyond its appointed hour. You will not be forsaken, and your faith will be rewarded beyond comprehension. Do not abandon the rhythm of divine timing, for in that rhythm lies the manifestation of the love and joy that your heart seeks. Every moment of waiting is an act of worship, every patient breath a testimony to your trust in God. This is the sacred battle, and you are already victorious when you choose to wait with faith. Now understand that the battle between impatience and faith is not simply an internal struggle. It is the gateway through which heaven tests the readiness of the heart. The storms of doubt, the pangs of longing, the lure of shortcuts, all are instruments through which your devotion is measured and strengthened. Each time you resist the urge to act prematurely, you grow stronger, more attuned to the rhythm of divine orchestration, more capable of receiving blessings in their fullness. Gabriel stands beside you in every heartbeat, every sigh, every whispered prayer. His presence a shield and a guiding hand. The soul that learns to wait in faith will not only receive the love prepared for it, but will recognize it instantly, discern it clearly, and embrace it fully. No longer will signs be missed, no longer will opportunities pass unnoticed, for the heart attuned to God's timing sees with the eyes of eternity. Impatience fades before patience strengthened by heaven. Fear dissolves into trust, desperation yields to hope, and what was once merely promised becomes reality, luminous, unwavering, and destined. Stand now in the presence of this truth. Your waiting is sacred, your faith is alive, your heart is being prepared to receive what heaven has already written. The battle is not lost, for the soul that perseveres will inherit the love, the clarity, and the joy that God has ordained from before the foundations of the world. As the Archangel whispers, hold fast, beloved soul, trust without wavering, wait with hope. The hour of fulfillment is closer than you think, and every moment of faith brings you nearer to the manifestation of what heaven has promised. The hidden preparations, why God made you wait. Every moment of waiting has been purposeful. Every pause in your journey, a divine workshop shaping the contours of your soul. You may have felt frustrated, restless, or even abandoned, but these feelings are the veil that conceals the sacred work of heaven. The delays were never denials. They were the secret rhythms through which God prepared you to receive love that is complete, enduring, and aligned with your true destiny. As written in Isaiah chapter 64, verse 4. Since ancient times, no one has heard, no ear has perceived, no eye has seen any God besides you, who acts on behalf of those who wait for him. Heaven operates beyond human perception. and the unseen preparations are more critical than any event you can witness with mortal eyes. Archangel Gabriel now speaks directly to your heart. Beloved soul, all that you have endured has been necessary. The nights of longing, the moments of doubt, the silence that pierced your spirit, they have not been wasted. They were the fire in which your faith was tempered, the water that purified your desire, the winds that strengthened your resolve. Every encounter, every loss, every seemingly missed opportunity was a thread woven into the fabric of your destiny. Heaven does not act randomly. God does not grant blessings without preparation. Your heart, your mind, your spirit have been readied so that when the time comes, you will not simply receive. You will recognize, embrace, and sustain the love and joy meant for you. You may have wondered why love did not arrive sooner, why prayers seemed unanswered, why the path ahead appeared obscured. These questions are not signs of failure, but invitations to understand the depth of divine wisdom. The soul that is unprepared for the fullness of heaven's gift may stumble, may mistake transient affection for destiny, may be drawn into paths that seem right but are not meant for eternity. Patience has been the instrument of your preservation. Gabriel has been your silent companion, guiding, guarding, and orchestrating unseen alignments that now converge toward this moment. There is sacred work in every delay. God has been cultivating the depths of your heart, teaching discernment, fortifying faith, and revealing the purity of your desire. You have been learning to distinguish what is fleeting from what is eternal, what satisfies temporarily from what fulfills permanently. Every trial, every silence, every longing has been a divine teacher, shaping the soul to receive not just love, but the right love, one that mirrors the perfection of heaven itself. The human heart is often impatient, pressing for immediacy, seeking reassurance, longing for confirmation. Yet the divine heart moves with perfect patience, orchestrating encounters, timing revelations, and aligning circumstances so that destiny unfolds precisely as intended. Gabriel stands beside you, unseen but ever present, ensuring that no premature movement disturbs the delicate unfolding of what is written. He carries the light of God's plan, illuminating the path when your eyes are ready to see, guiding the steps when your spirit is ready to walk in alignment. Even the smallest lessons have been deliberate. Moments of solitude were not abandonment. They were rehearsals for endurance and trust. Moments of waiting were not neglect. They were periods of refinement, teaching the heart to recognize truth amidst illusion. Every difficulty was a whisper of preparation, every loss a lesson in the language of the soul, every sigh a prayer caught by heaven and held close until the appointed time. Gabriel speaks now in the sacred stillness. Do not despise the waiting. Do not lament the delays. They are the invisible hands that shape you into the vessel worthy of receiving what heaven has long planned. Your heart is being attuned to the rhythm of divine timing. Your spirit is being molded to hold what the world cannot offer. Every tear, every trial, every silent night has been an offering that prepares you for the joy that is coming. Trust this process, for it is love itself that guides every step of preparation. You are not behind, you are being readied. Understand this, nothing you have endured was wasted, nothing you have lost was permanent, and nothing you have hoped for has been overlooked. Every hidden preparation, every secret alignment, every seemingly unanswered prayer is a testament to God's fidelity. Love will arrive, not hurried, not imperfect, not incomplete, but whole, radiant, and perfectly timed. The moment of your divine alignment is approaching. The soul that has waited, that has endured, that has trusted, will recognize the arrival of heaven's blessing immediately. When the time comes, you will see the tapestry of your waiting, the careful orchestration of every moment, and the perfect unfolding of the love and purpose God has written for you. Gabriel stands ready to guide your heart into this new season, a season born of patience, faith, and divine preparation, where every longing finds its answer and every prayer its manifestation. The moment of alignment, the meeting of two destinies. There is a sacred instant when the universe itself pauses, when the invisible threads of heaven draw together two souls that were always meant to meet. This is the moment of alignment, a divine orchestration that surpasses human understanding. You may have thought love would arrive like a spark in the night, sudden and unannounced, but heaven has its own rhythm, a precision beyond mortal comprehension. As written in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your future, your hope, has been moving quietly toward this alignment, unnoticed by your eyes, yet guided with meticulous care by the hand of God. Archangel Gabriel stands over this convergence, his presence unseen yet profoundly felt. He has watched the paths that kept you apart, the delays that refined your heart, and the seasons of waiting that prepared your spirit to recognize the one meant for you. He has orchestrated encounters that seemed coincidental, timing that appeared random, all converging toward this sacred union. When two hearts meet in divine alignment, there is recognition that transcends logic. Eyes meet not merely in sight, but in soul, and the soul remembers what the heart alone could not yet understand. You may not see the full tapestry of this alignment yet, but the threads are being pulled together, each one perfectly positioned by heaven's hand. The moments you have experienced, the people you have encountered, even the heartbreaks you endured, all have been part of this preparation. What appears as chaos to the human mind is order to the celestial. Gabriel whispers that no step has been wasted, no detour meaningless, and no delay accidental. All has been essential, shaping you for the moment when destiny will reveal itself. The meeting of two destinies is not only about companionship, it is about recognition, harmony, and the fulfillment of promises written before the foundation of the world. Hearts that were prepared to receive this love will recognize it immediately, for the soul carries a memory of what heaven has designed. The love that arrives in divine alignment does not demand change. It does not require compromise that diminishes your essence. It enters as a completion, a reflection of divine perfection, mirrored in human form. Gabriel speaks now directly to your spirit. Be ready, beloved soul. The union that has been prepared for you will arrive when your heart is ready to receive it fully. You will recognize it, not by worldly signs alone, but by the confirmation of your spirit, the peace that surpasses understanding, the certainty that comes when heaven moves. Do not fear the timing. Do not doubt the process, for what is destined for you cannot be diverted or delayed beyond its appointed hour. Your heart has been trained to recognize this moment, and your soul has been molded to embrace it without hesitation. Even now, the alignment is in motion. Forces unseen guide the circumstances, conversations, and moments that will bring you to the one you were always meant to meet. The details may appear subtle, yet they carry the weight of eternity. A word spoken, a glance exchanged, a choice made in obedience to God's timing. All will converge to signal the moment of recognition. The heart that has waited, that has trusted, that has endured the seasons of preparation, will know the arrival of its counterpart instantly. There will be a resonance, a knowing, a sense that heaven itself is present in that encounter. The alignment is sacred, orchestrated and protected by Gabriel, ensuring that the union is not only possible but perfect, reflecting the divine order that has been at work from the beginning. Your patience, your faith, and your discernment are now about to meet their reward. The convergence of two destinies is not a matter of chance. It is the fulfillment of God's promise, delivered in perfect timing, accompanied by the silent, watchful presence of Archangel Gabriel. This moment has been coming since before your first breath, and now it draws near. The test before the miracle. Before every great blessing, before every divine revelation, there comes a test. It is not punishment, nor a sign of rejection, but a necessary proving of the heart and spirit. Heaven allows challenges, distractions, and uncertainties to rise so that your faith may be strengthened, your discernment sharpened, and your soul prepared to receive the miracle without hesitation or compromise. As written in James chapter 1, verse 12, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." Archangel Gabriel now stands beside you in this testing, not as one who imposes, but as a guardian ensuring that what is coming is preserved for you. The adversary of your soul will attempt to sow doubt, fear, or impatience. The world will offer temporary satisfactions disguised as answers, and your own heart may question whether the wait is worth the pain. Yet these trials are the forge in which your readiness is formed. They distinguish fleeting desire from eternal purpose, fleeting attraction from the love that mirrors heaven itself. Every obstacle that appears now is not an accident. Every confusing encounter, every moment of hesitation, every doubt that surfaces is permitted by God to refine your spirit and test your trust. Those who surrender to impatience risk missing the very signs that heaven has arranged to guide them. But those who persevere, who continue to pray, who continue to trust in the unseen orchestration of God, will find that every test becomes a gateway to the miracle that awaits. Gabriel whispers now into your soul, "Do not fear the trials that surround you. Do not let your heart be shaken by what appears as delay or opposition. Every challenge is temporary, every confusion has purpose, every shadow will be illuminated by the light of divine truth. Stand firm, beloved soul. Pray without ceasing. Watch and discern. The miracle that is approaching cannot be stolen, delayed, or diverted for those who remain faithful. You may feel uncertainty rising, as if the answers are just beyond reach, but this is the moment when your patience and trust are being measured. Heaven is testing not your capacity to wait, but your willingness to believe in the promises that cannot yet be seen. Every step of obedience, every act of faith, every moment of surrender adds to your readiness. The miracle you seek is not given to those who demand it. It is revealed to those whose hearts are prepared to recognize it. In this test, you are never alone. Gabriel guards your path, intercepting what would mislead you, illuminating the choices that will bring you closer to your destiny, and whispering confirmations that only the attentive heart can perceive. The signs that have been placed along your path, subtle, mysterious, yet unmistakable, will guide you through the trial. They are heaven's fingerprints, evidence of divine care, markers showing that you are still on the path of alignment with God's perfect timing. Your endurance now is sacred. Your faith now is alive. Every doubt overcome, every moment of temptation resisted, every whisper of impatience subdued, is a victory in the unseen spiritual realm. This is not merely a test of patience. It is the proving of your heart, the fortification of your spirit, and the preparation of your soul for a blessing that is beyond human comprehension. The miracle waits, perfectly timed, and the test ensures that you are ready to embrace it fully. The Archangel speaks again. Hold fast, beloved soul. Do not yield to fear. Stand firm in trust. Remain vigilant in prayer, and know that every challenge is part of the divine orchestration that will bring you to your miracle. The enemy may attempt to deceive, but I stand beside you, guiding, protecting, and preparing the way. You will emerge from this test into the fullness of what heaven has promised, and your heart will recognize the blessing as it unfolds. The signs of the divine time of love. Heaven does not remain silent. It speaks in whispers, in symbols, in moments that seem small to the untrained eye, yet are luminous with purpose, for the heart attuned to God's timing. The signs of divine love are not loud proclamations, but subtle confirmations that the hour is near. They appear in recurring numbers that catch your attention, in dreams that linger with meaning, in coincidences that feel impossibly precise, and in an inner peace that surfaces even amidst chaos. As written in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" Heaven arranges these signs to guide the faithful, to awaken the spirit, and to draw the soul closer to the moment that has been promised. Archangel Gabriel stands beside you as the interpreter of these divine signals. He ensures that the subtle nudges are not overlooked, and that the heart is prepared to recognize them when they appear. He orchestrates moments of clarity, a word spoken, a gesture received, a situation that seems too perfect to be accidental. These are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of God marking the path and confirming the alignment of love and destiny. You may have missed them in the past, but now your spirit is awakening, your discernment sharpened, and your soul attuned to notice the signs that are becoming unmistakable. Do not dismiss the small revelations. Every encounter, every fleeting thought, every synchrony of timing carries significance. A number appearing repeatedly may signal the moment is at hand. A dream that lingers in memory may be a message prepared from heaven. A sense of peace during confusion is a whisper of divine alignment, an affirmation that the path you are on is guided and protected. Gabriel instructs the heart to observe, to listen, to feel the movement of the Spirit behind every subtle confirmation. The signs are often clothed in mystery, yet their pattern becomes apparent to those who are vigilant. Heaven uses them to communicate, to teach, and to prepare. They are a gentle hand on your shoulder, a soft voice guiding you, a confirmation that the time of love is approaching with precision and care. They also serve to protect, ensuring that you do not walk into what is not meant for you, and that you are not led astray by what appears tempting but lacks divine purpose. Gabriel speaks now directly to the heart. Do not ignore what you have been shown. Open your eyes, listen with your spirit, and recognize the signs. They are here for you, each one a pointer toward the love that God has ordained. You have already encountered these signs before, but now you are ready to understand, to follow, and to receive. Trust that every small moment, every subtle alignment has been designed to bring you to your destined love. The signs may appear in sequence or in sudden revelation. They may challenge your understanding or stretch your perception of reality. But their presence is constant. Heaven is sending confirmations, placing markers along your journey, and preparing the soul to step fully into the divine timing of love. Each sign is a testament that the wait has purpose, that the unseen has been working tirelessly, and that the alignment you seek is closer than ever. When you begin to notice, interpret, and act upon these signs, you participate in the sacred rhythm of God's orchestration. You move with heaven rather than against it. Your heart becomes attuned to divine signals, your spirit becomes receptive, and your soul grows confident in the certainty that love prepared by God cannot be mistaken or delayed. These signs are your guideposts, your confirmations, and your protection. They are proof that heaven is not distant but intimately involved in every step, every heartbeat, and every choice that leads to the fulfillment of divine destiny. The Archangel concludes this guidance. Recognize these signs, beloved soul. Follow them with reverence and attention. They are the bridge between your waiting and your blessing, the markers that announce the presence of the love God has reserved for you. Your heart will know when the alignment is complete, for each sign brings you closer. Each confirmation directs you, and together they illuminate the path to the moment that has been prepared since the beginning of time. The message from Archangel Gabriel. Beloved soul, hear the voice that comes from heaven, a whisper carried across time and space, a call that is both urgent and tender. I am Gabriel, the messenger who stands in the presence of God, and I speak now to awaken your heart to the truth of what has been prepared for you. You were never forgotten. Every tear, every sigh, every moment of longing has been witnessed, catalogued, and honored by the one who knows your innermost desires. As written in Psalm chapter 34, verse 18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I am here to reveal that the love you have sought, the connection your soul has yearned for, is already moving toward you. It is not distant, it is not uncertain, and it cannot be stopped. Your waiting, your patience, your endurance have been instruments of preparation. The paths you have walked, the trials you have endured, and even the moments of doubt were all steps that have led you to this exact moment. Do not mistake absence for abandonment. The one who orchestrates all things has been shaping every circumstance so that when this love arrives, it will be pure, perfect, and aligned with the purpose of your soul. Every detail has been arranged with precision. Every timing has been calculated with care. The one destined for you is being guided as you are, drawn closer by forces unseen, by prayers whispered in secret, by the invisible hands of heaven itself. You have been prepared to recognize what the world cannot provide, to embrace what is eternal and sustaining. This love will not require compromise of your true self. It will not demand that you become someone you are not. It will mirror the perfection of heaven, reflecting patience, faith, and divine alignment. I speak now to assure you, you are ready and the time of revelation is imminent. Beloved soul, open your heart fully, surrender the fear of missing this blessing, and trust in the orchestration of God's timing. Look for the signs I have placed along your path. Pay attention to the subtle confirmations, the moments that feel too precise to be coincidence. These are the instruments through which heaven communicates, and through them, you will recognize the alignment of destiny. I also speak to your courage, to your willingness to wait without despair. The soul that trusts will not be disappointed. The heart that remains steadfast will receive a love that surpasses understanding. Your faith is your guide, and your patience is your shield. No obstacle, no doubt, no distraction can prevent what heaven has already decreed. Hear me now. You have been prepared for this love. You have been molded by trials, guided by signs, and strengthened in spirit. Do not turn away. Do not allow fear or impatience to cloud your perception. Receive with trust, embrace with discernment, and step into what has been promised. The love of God moves through this union, and your heart will recognize its truth instantly. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. And the miracle of this alignment has been awaiting you since the foundations of the world. This is the heart of the message. It is personal, it is urgent, and it is eternal. You are seen. You are known. And the love that reflects heaven itself is drawing near. The prayer of surrender to divine timing. Beloved soul, now is the moment to open fully to the will of heaven, to release the need for control, and to surrender your heart to divine timing. Every step you have taken, every longing you have felt has been watched and guided. But the final act of preparation requires your willing surrender, a conscious offering of trust, patience, and faith. As written in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5-6, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Archangel Gabriel stands by your side, his presence a shield around your spirit, his voice a calm assurance in the midst of uncertainty. He calls you to stillness, to the sacred act of releasing your plans, your fears, and your timelines into the hands of God. In this prayer, you do not merely ask, you open yourself fully, inviting heaven to orchestrate your life, to align your desires with the destiny already written. Each word spoken with sincerity becomes a vessel, carrying your heart's intentions to the throne of God. Repeat within your soul the surrender. I release my heart into your hands, O Lord. I trust your timing. I embrace your will. I open my spirit to receive what you have prepared. I let go of fear, of doubt, of impatience. Guide me, protect me, and lead me to the love that reflects your divine plan. With each breath, feel the tension of waiting dissolve. With each beat of your heart, feel the assurance that nothing can prevent what God has ordained. In this prayer, recognize the subtle ways heaven is already responding. The quiet confirmations, the moments of peace, the coincidences that have led you here. These are the echoes of your surrender being received. Gabriel moves unseen, preparing every circumstance, guiding every encounter, and safeguarding every sign that will lead you into alignment with what has been promised. Your willingness to surrender is a key that unlocks the final steps of preparation, opening the doorway through which divine love can flow unobstructed. Know that surrender is not weakness, but strength. It is not giving up, but stepping into the fullness of what is intended for you. The heart that trusts without reservation, the soul that waits with reverence will be ready to recognize the miracle of alignment when it arrives. As the Archangel whispers, "Beloved, do not cling to control. Let go of what you cannot command and let heaven move freely." Your patience, your faith, and your surrender are the instruments through which love will manifest in its perfect form. Receive it without hesitation, for it is yours by divine decree. This prayer is your bridge between waiting and fulfillment, between longing and recognition. Each word, each breath, each act of trust draws you closer to the moment where divine love will meet you fully. Embrace it. Open yourself. Stand ready. Gabriel watches, heaven moves, and the alignment of destiny draws near. Closing revelation, the final warning and blessing. Beloved soul, the hour of divine revelation approaches, and with it comes both a warning and a blessing. 17 minutes remain, not measured by earthly clocks, but by the rhythm of heaven, by the pulse of destiny, by the convergence of your readiness and God's perfect timing. This is the moment where faith and patience are rewarded, where waiting meets fulfillment, where the heart recognizes the love that was prepared before the foundations of the world. As written in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, "Since you have kept my command to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come upon the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth." Archangel Gabriel stands as your guardian, as the witness of your endurance, and as the herald of what is about to unfold. He watches over every step, every choice, every prayer, ensuring that the path to destiny remains unobstructed. The signs that have appeared, the moments of alignment, the tests and the preparations, all converge now into a single revelation, a divine unfolding that will manifest as the love you have longed for, the connection your soul has yearned to recognize. Yet heed this warning. Hesitation, doubt, or turning away in these final moments can obscure the signs and delay what has been ordained. Do not allow fear, impatience, or distraction to blind your spirit now. Every prayer unspoken, every surrender withheld, every step taken without trust risks missing the very confirmation that heaven is delivering. Gabriel calls you to vigilance, to attentiveness, to full awareness. Heaven has come close, and the gift of alignment will not linger indefinitely. Receive this blessing with an open heart, the love that was once distant, the connection that has been orchestrated in secrecy, the fulfillment that your soul has prayed for. All of it is approaching. It is pure, it is precise, it is aligned with the highest good of your spirit. You will recognize it immediately, not through logic or reason, but through the profound certainty that resonates in the soul. It will feel like recognition of a promise long remembered, a light long awaited, a joy long prepared. Gabriel speaks now with both authority and tenderness. Beloved soul, the hour is at hand. Trust, surrender, and awaken to the signs around you. The love you seek has been drawing near through divine orchestration. Walk in faith, remain steadfast in hope, and do not miss the confirmation that is being offered. What heaven has written for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied, but it requires your readiness to receive it. Open your heart fully, for the alignment of destiny is near, and your soul will know its fulfillment when it arrives. This is the culmination of all waiting, all trials, all preparation. The moment you have been prepared for is here. The blessing of divine love, the recognition of destiny, the answer to prayers long held in faith, all converge now. 17 minutes remain as a sacred threshold, a call to awaken fully, to embrace fully, and to recognize the hand of God guiding every step. Your heart has been prepared, your spirit has been readied, and your soul has endured. Now receive, now trust, now step into the love that heaven has written for you. The time of divine alignment is upon you. Gabriel has spoken. Heaven has acted. Your heart will know the truth.